This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so DJ Khaled always eventually betrays everybody. He's betrayed Meek Mill. He's betrayed T-Pain, Ace Hood, Movado. Anybody that's been on the Khaled label prior to him blowing up on Snapchat definitely got disrespected, okay? Even right in the beginning, there was this other guy that had like one single he put out. I forget his name. He wore like a little top hat. Khaled betrays people. He does whatever's best for him at the moment when these guys are helping Khaled stay afloat. Khaled is a professional user, and he knows how to suck the life out of you. Pause, okay? But he knows how to suck the life out of you. And then T-Pain was the worst. I mean, he milked T-Pain like a cow getting milked dry in a Sahara desert, okay? Like, he milked it to the udders couldn't pour milk no more, and then threw T-Pain away like nothing when T-Pain gave him All I Do Was... He was on every song. Helped him with Ace Hood, helped him... All I Do Was Win. Look at the Khaled hits from like 2007 to like 2011-ish. T-Pain's on pretty much everything, right? When T-Pain, when Future came in, he replaced him with that, and then like Khaled, T-Pain said I couldn't even get Khaled on the phone anymore. Like, it was weird, you know? Like, he replaced me. It was what it is. And it was because of the Woke Up in a New Bugatti song. He says, oh, that was my Bugatti. And I said, I made a comment about it on the video, and he took like great offense to it. Ace Hood. He threw Ace Hood into the wind when Ace Hood couldn't sell really over 30,000 after the first two albums, right? So he's like, yeah, this ain't working, right? But you're the one who inflated Ace Hood. Said you took him from nothing and you put everything behind him. You got to keep riding it. You got to keep riding it. But then Ace Hood on his own comes up with Hustle Hard, a hit record. And then he's like, hey, what's up, big head? You know, and then he came around. I mean, Khaled's the worst, bro. So he started, I'm going to tell you, Khaled didn't even mess with Drake in the beginning. I knew about Drake when he dropped his first mixtape, him with a peak coat on it. I always forget that. Comeback, something like that. Season, something. And I would talk to him on my BlackBerry, and he was kind of like in talks with Wayne around that time. And I told Khaled, I said, yo, this guy's going to be big. I just knew around that time. I had a feeling. I said, this guy's going to be something. I didn't know how big he was going to be, but I knew that he was going to be up there. I said, well, you should start work. You should work with him. And he was like, nah, I ain't feeling it. Psst, bro. I said, you should sign him. Yo, because, like, I mean, that wouldn't have been good for Drake's career trajectory, but I thought, like, I was like, oh, this is different. I really like that mixtape. It wasn't the one he released on Cash Money. I'm talking even before that. Now he uses Drake every album he can, right? Drake's given him huge records. I'm on one. That was a Drake record. Drake should have kept that for himself. So many, you know, it's like No New Friends. Drake should have kept that energy because he did not need Khaled. Khaled needs him. So he pulled the records from Khaled, did a rug pull, because Khaled, during beefs, Khaled will jump ship. When Drake and Meek Mill had a beef, Meek Mill was always on a Khaled album. Khaled didn't touch him with a 100-foot pole. He didn't get back on the Meek train until Meek came home from jail. It was hot to mess with Meek, so he did it. That's how he's shameless. He didn't even answer the phone for Meek when the Drake beef was happening. He said, "I need these Drake songs, man. I can't even answer this call from Meek Mill. I mean, he's gonna mess up my relationship with Drake." And he just threw him away. Even French Montana did that to Meek Mill. He kept that relationship with Drake. Yeah, that's how important Drake is most of the time. Drake's taken his first really bad loss. The first one was with Pusha T. And I think another loss was when Kanye and him made that fake peace because of Jay Prince. And they did that free show for Larry Hoover, which was probably just for Larry Hoover's family and Jay Prince to line their pockets, right? But anyways, when Kendrick recently did Drake dirty, right? Because that's what happened. That was such a weird battle because I feel like Kendrick didn't answer anything Drake said, but Drake was answering everything Kendrick said. It was very weird, but he ended up winning, obviously. So Kendrick and Khaled wants to put these 2 songs out. I mean, he's been promoting this since 2024, right? Three. These 2 songs that he has with Drake, and he was just waiting to put them out. Well, recently he shot a whole movie to promote this album. And when he said, I got 2 Drake songs in the movie, it was a whole little movie he shot. Drake responded, "What 2 songs?" And Khaled had to remove the movie. I mean, talk about a humbling experience, right? He thought Drake would just be cool with it. Drake does not want to be, and this is what Khaled needs, humbling. All Khaled does is use people. You didn't help Drake. You didn't speak out for Drake during the Kendrick beef. You didn't do any of that. You didn't help him out. You didn't stand by him and say, "That's my dude." You didn't try to help him win, talk to him, nothing. You're not a good friend, bro. You're a user and abuser. But you need something now. You need to put your album out. So, hey, I'm going to shoot a movie. Mark Wahlberg will be in it. It's going to be epic. And it was just annoying. And Drake's on tour, and he's just he's not doing that. The next things he drops, which he just dropped the thing with P and Party Next Door, and now he's gonna have to drop his own album in about 6 months. And that's that. It's saving his own career now. It's not helping Khaled out. This isn't a time where people need to get help, but Khaled was like, "Yo, I need this." But so now he's focusing on Rihanna. Khaled's focused on trying to get Rihanna, and Khaled's not as popping as he was during the Snapchat times. He knows it's kind of like but he has a lot of overhead. He bought a huge mansion. He has like 2 houses. I mean, he's just a lot of overhead. He's living way beyond his means. 10 Rolls Royces. It's like, dude, you have a lot of bills. Anyways, now this is what I'm hearing. He goes with whatever's hot. And Kendrick would do it just to spite Drake. Because, Drake was like Khaled's token guy. I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar and him are trying to work on a song. He also has been using Vybz Kartel recently. I'm happy for Vybz Kartel to get the love, but I know that Khaled's using them. Even though Khaled's very tightly knit with Jamaica culture, because I think he DJ'd there for a long time or something. I don't know. He's very tuned in with the Jamaican culture his whole career. He's in Shot Us. It's a classic, right? But I'm going to tell you, I think he's going to try maybe just to go with Kendrick. We'll see. It's going to be his backup plan. That would be diabolical if he did that. That would be disrespectful. But Khaled's into betrayal, man. He doesn't care. Whatever it takes for him to keep winning, he's going to keep winning. These Jay-Z records that he does with Beyonce never work. The only thing that works is these Drake records that help sell his album, or these like records with like Justin Bieber. He's not hot enough to do these records with Justin Bieber and everybody anymore. I don't think. It seems like that's kind of done. We'll see. But Khaled, he's nasty work, bro. Drake, don't fold, man. Don't fold. I will check you guys the next one. Oh yeah, real quick. We touched on this last time. I don't think the video got to everybody, but 50 Cent, right? And Jay Prince. Jay Prince is there was some live I saw where he's vouching for Big Meech. Big Meech is like, he has all these rumors on him, and they're trying to mess up his jacket. And Tammy Cowens was a CI. That was his assistant. She set a bunch of people up, and he's getting tied in with that. Okay, it is what it is, right? Jay Prince is defending him, and he spoke out after the concert got canceled, right? 50 Cent's put up little captions because, Jay Prince likes to try to press people. Now, Jay Prince is very tightly knit with, like, Supreme and all that, so 50 doesn't really care for Jay Prince like that. He doesn't hate him, but he doesn't care for him. They're not really good friends. There's a respect there, I'm sure, but Jay Prince defending Meech now. Like, oh, you got to wait for paperwork. You wait for you can't just talk about somebody and put this on them. That's not honorable. He said something like that. And, 50 Cent's put out messages like, they secretly hate me out here. He's talking about, he's not going to directly diss Jay Prince. I think there's enough respect there. And then he also said, they're going to say after the show, guy can't say, he's like, they're going to say they press me. Trust me, they never press me. You're just making me nervous with that kind of talk, and you don't want to see me nervous. So, Jay Prince should just fall back. Ever since the Takeoff thing, he's like completely been exposed. It's his son's fault, but still, the way he handled it was crazy. Doing interviews and just, we're innocent. What is this, dude? You couldn't keep him safe. You guys don't have as much. It was your own people. And then the way he did the flowers with Takeoff's name as an afterthought. The Prince family was all in flowers. He just did, as a memorial, he just did a poster of Takeoff. He didn't put his name in flowers. That's insane, bro. That said everything right there to me. When the Prince family was in flowers and Takeoff was just a little poster behind the flowers, I was like, wow, this guy's crazy. Anyways, I'll check in the next one. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.